Hey guys, welcome back. It's definitely been a while since I made one of these, but I wanted to make this video about journaling since it was around about this time last year since I probably started getting into it, and I kind of wanted to show like what I've done so far and kind of like my experiences with it and things you could put into your journal as well, because I actually really do enjoy watching like flip throughs of other people's journals, what they've put into it, or like any other like ideas, like journaling videos that people have made. And also I have my tea, which is kind of lukewarm now since I had to go get something from the shop and come back. And it's kind of one of the main reasons why I like journaling is because it kind of poses as something you can keep memories in, like diary entries, like dear diary, this is what I've done today almost. And I remember when I first started like getting into journaling, this was when I was a kid, maybe like 10, 11 years old. I had this because I was really into the Diary of Wimpy series at the time. I kind of kept it as it was a way of keeping memories. When I was about 10, we went to Disneyland and just literally just drew pictures and written about Disney, and actually wanted to go back there for like the longest time after. Also my handwriting's really bad at the time. But it's nice to look back at, really, to be honest. And how bad my handwriting was. That and me when I was a kid, when I broke my arm, hence these. But it's that and just like looking back, I was like, oh, I remember this, I remember that from like 8 years ago now. It's a bit weird. Like another reason why I kind of like journaling is because of, you know, like going to new places, traveling, and having like a journal with you so you can like stick in like not time stubs, like ticket stubs and that sort of stuff, and like drawings and that sort of stuff as well. Prague maybe in, oh god, when was it? It was back in April. And I have it written in this journal, which is the one from the past year. So yeah, like, and obviously even though I didn't have any like ticket stubs because I have them pasted down in another book, but I have like literally just like written about like what we done each day. This page is kind of falling out, but it has like what we done for each day, because we only went there for 4 days, so it was kind of good. Like at the end of the day when we're back in this flat that we rented for the 4 days, kind of like this is what we done today and that sort of stuff, and keep the stuff which I pasted in another book. Another one that I kind of put down is like anger management / the journal is your therapist in a way, because there's times where I get annoyed at certain things, you know, like pet peeves almost, or something has like irked me like early in the day and just write it out, you know, because you don't want to like say it to like somebody in your family and just write it out, even if it's like one small thing, like losing a pound coin somewhere in your car, like something stupid as that, I don't know, or something that's a bit more serious, really. For me personally, it's like somebody at my work that I feel like I don't get on with, so I kind of, there's times in this journal where I've written about it, I'm like, because it's times where it's annoyed me, I'm like, I just can't deal with this anymore, to be honest. So that was me for that. Another one I kind of written down about things of why I like journaling is because for, you know, any just random ideas, whether that be, you know, short film ideas, since I am a broadcast production student at uni, so, and there's times where we had to make short films in class for assignments, so sometimes, you know, good to have like just random ideas, so when an assignment comes up in relation to, and I have an idea that's kind of similar to what they're asking for, I can just put that out straight away and not have to come one up within like a week's time, then get the paperwork done. And also, if you're a writer and you love to write, it's also good for journal. Like having a journal is also good for that kind of purpose as well. If you're a really creative person, really into writing, because there's a couple of people that I know from high school who were really into writing and just wrote a lot. And there's one girl that I particularly know quite well. She loves writing, and I've sat next to her in English class, and the times that we weren't not doing work, but we were, and she had an idea. She had this separate notebook that she had used to come up with for ideas and stories and character developing ideas and that sort of stuff. And plus, if you want to get into writing and stuff like that, there's always a ton of prompts you could probably just look for on Pinterest. And there's times where I've done it, not times, but there's times where I've looked up prompts and it just saved them to a Pinterest board. This is something that I kind of got more frequent into doing since I got my Moleskine journal. Is, you know, drawings and that sort of stuff. I mean, I've done drawings in this one. One being my favourite is this eye. Even though it's not the best drawing in the world, but you know, sometimes I'm like, I want to doodle and just draw random things and want to get into it. Because there's times where I've drawn in this one. So, like this rose, which isn't very good, but I like it anyway. Like this as well, again, not the best of drawers, but I like it. And there's one I done during the weekend of the night sky. Again, not the best thing, but it's sometimes nice to have. I also have this flower as well from earlier, which is one of my favourite drawings. So there's like just like random doodles again of the mug. I just quite like doing as well. So if I can go back to the page. Another one being stuff that I quite like doing as well as quotes, because there's sometimes quotes that you really like, especially, you know, philosophers, films, music, anything really. I have one on the front from Perks of Being a Wallflower saying, "You see things, you keep quiet about them, and you understand you're a wallflower." I'll just have like random quotes as well. Again, from Perks of Being a Wallflower, "Let's go be psychos together," from Emma Watson. Then also have these two as well. Journaling is also good for poetry as well. You know, if you're not like that keen on writing and that sort of stuff, and you know, if you're not like into writing short stories or drawings or writing down like memory keepsakes, poetry is another thing you can do. I mean, my sister is she does a lot of poetry on Instagram along with drawings as well. I mean, she's a better drawer than me, considering the fact that she took art in high school when she was my age. So she has a better hand at things. And she's been doing poetry for the last like couple of years as well. And I'll link her page down below in the description if you guys want to check that out as well. A little bit of promo as well for her account. But yeah, if you're not that big into, you know, writing stories, like consecutive writing, poetry is also a really good thing to get into as well. I mean, I've written one poem, which is one of those like really short ones. So, which is basically saying, "In the days of silence, everything's lost except for you and I." And it's on the same page as the rose drawing. But yeah, if you're like really big into poetry and love poetry and want to get into writing, that's probably one thing you could do as well. I mean, I want to get into it, but I know that will take time and not everything comes naturally. What I mean by naturally, not everything comes out in one go. It does take time to actually write stuff. Same thing when writing a short story or doing a film. Not everything's going to be boom 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 and that's it. It does take a few tries to actually get the right one. So then if you're not into that kind of stuff and don't know what to do and need prompts, the Rector's Journal is quite good. I mean, I've done the flip through to this on my channel ages ago, and I'll probably link that in the description as well if you want to check that out as well. I mean, if you're that type of person that can't come up with stuff on the fly, this is probably something that you probably should get into as well. I mean, I've done this. So if you guys really enjoy this video and want to get into journaling, I really do recommend it, because I really do love it, especially since I've started properly doing it since last year as well. I mean, I haven't done it for that long, it's only been a year, but if you really do want to pick it up, I recommend you doing so, because I really do love it as well. And I'll probably link other people as well, if you want to get into journaling, because there's this one YouTuber that I do watch. She's called Tina, from Overall Adventures. She was like one of the channels that kind of introduced me into like the cycle of journaling and such. So I'll probably link her channel down below as well for you guys if you want to check out hers, because I really do love her channel so much. And I'll see you guys next week.